What's going on, everybody? Average Arcader here, and welcome back to Advanced Dragons. Hopefully, in this episode, we can go ahead and finish. I think we have 2 more dungeons to clear and 2 more dragons to unlock. Let's see here. We have. Whoops. Yeah, 2 more dragons. So let's sleep. Take it today. I think one of them's not too far away. Like I said, I really like the flight mechanics they added. This is very similar to the Ultimate Dragons flight mechanics, which I really loved because it kind of gave you a little bit more control than the other ones. Now, if I remember correctly, I think the one I want is, yeah, in this cave system right over here. That'll be the one we haven't done yet. Perfecto. I love the individual design of all of these. I think they did a really good job on that. Uh-huh. Over here. Oop. Here. This is better to use. Hits harder, too. Now, I'm trying to figure out where that last dungeon is. We'll go this way first. We'll head back this way when we're clearing the rest of the dungeon. Watch out, buddy. Come on. You alright? Well, it's definitely a good distraction. They all like to focus on the dragon. Good God. He's down and they're still focusing on him. He's down, guys. Holy cow. I feel like this one's like one of the biggest dungeons yet. There we go. Interesting. How we doing on coin? Not bad. My goal is to get another key so we can open up that other... Maybe we should backtrack and go the other way. Let's keep going. We'll backtrack later when we're done. And we're finishing clearing it. Thank you. I could fly over, but... Sorry. Okay. I forget how much coin we need for a key. I think it's like 30 something. Yeah, that's the only downside. I didn't want to get on them yet. Sometimes when I'm going to fire, it triggers that, and I'm like, I'm actually okay. Yeah, that's it. Come across the traps. God, this place is freaking huge. Like, it just keeps going, man. Like, I want to say this is the biggest one. Because we still have some backtracking to do. I'll call our dragon back here in a little bit. I'm actually having fun clearing that myself. Seeing the other advanced dragon ones, you kind of were relying solely on the dragons. Like, you could attack, but you didn't have your own weapons, unique weapons. It was mostly the unique different type of dragons that you could use. Yeah, this has got to be one of one of the biggest ones. At least it feels like it anyway. We'll keep going straight. I love this one. I like this trident. Let's bring the skull guy back. No. I'm having more fun fighting beside you than I am actually on you. Here we go. Oh, yeah. We should definitely have enough to get another key and find that last dungeon. I think we finally reached a dead end of sorts. See, all the other dungeons I would have ran into finally got to a dead end by now. Take the diamonds. Dude, what are you even shooting at back there? Is there still more slime? Yeah, it's more slimes. I'm wondering, like, what are you shooting back there, man? Alright, so. There we go. We'll go this way now. No, I want to shoot. It's the only downside, that attack button and the ride button being the same. Gotta be careful how close you are to the dragon. There we go. Okay, finally we meet the skeleton lord. Holy cow, where you at? Now! Alright. Where's he at? Health is up there, but I don't see him. There he is. Looks like he's focused on me. Oh, sorry about that. Almost got him. If I were to make any suggestion, I would like a different variety in the bosses. I kind of think they went with the same, pretty much the same boss, because they didn't know who you would be fighting first. They wanted to make sure you were always prepared. But you've got 2 dungeons that are pretty easy to get to. All you have to do is pretty much just walk to them. So they could have put those. They could have put the same type of skeleton lord in those 2, easily beatable ones, and then the ones you have to actually fly to, which I think all the rest are pretty much almost impossible to walk to. You have to have a dragon to get to. Those could vary in difficulty, or at least effects. You know what I mean? Again, it's not so much a complaint as it is just a simple suggestion. Where you at? Where you at? Get over here. Where you at? Where you at? There you are. Ah! Doggone creeper. What's going on, buddy? How many do we have? Yeah, that should be enough to get another key. Normally I would go back and clear the whole entire rest of the dungeon, but I do want to see the other one in this episode at the least, so we can free that last dragon. Okay, it's been freed. Shouldn't this door open now? I guess we're backtracking. Anyway. Because normally that door opens. Pretty much. If there's no enemies, we can follow that path. Because we know that's pretty much the way out. Come on. I feel like this was like the biggest, one of the bigger ones for sure. Or at least because of how they have it set up, it feels like it. I like the setup of this one. right. So we need to go buy a key and then figure out where that last dungeon is. I would love to be able to at least get all the dragons unlocked. This guy's still being chased by the bird. Yep, we have enough for the key. And we need to drop some things off. Alright, no, not here. Over here. Eh. Oh, actually. Booyah. Don't need you, don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Okay. Back up. So. Alright, so we've already done everything we can do for the lava, haven't we? Yeah, I've already cleared that dungeon. I think that was one of the first ones I made it to, wasn't it? Right? Or did we not do the lava one yet? Well, I don't actually know. I don't think we did the lava one yet. No, we didn't. This was the final one. That's right. I probably didn't see it because I don't remember coming into the cave. So I probably missed this one at first. All right. Hey, how you doing? The lava dungeon. So we've got Earth. Let's see what the jungle guy looks like. Well, we know what he looks like to see how he handles. I mean, I'm pretty sure they all kind of handle the same. Let's get over there, buddy. Oh, wow. Holy cow. Oh, did not want. Get up out of the lava. Oh, it burns. It burns. Pretty sure there was I had a fire resistant potion that I had picked up. I think I stored it already. Hang on. That's it. 2 more enemies still. I hear another one. I don't. There. He fell in the lava. Holy cow. Now, I've got strength potions. But I could have sworn I picked up a fire resistant one. I think I might have stored it back at the base. There's fire everywhere. I'm glad I didn't do this first. I never would have survived. Like, I'm kind of glad I missed it. Would have been a very big pain trying to get through this one without a dragon. We'll head straight. No. Holy cow. Okay, let's actually try to stay on the dragon for this one. There's no way I would have been able to do this one without a dragon. Yeah, I just don't think it would have been possible. 15 enemies. Like I said, this would have been almost impossible had I tried to do this first with no dragon. I'm pretty sure. And he's in the lava. Which is basically all you're trying to do. Just knock him in the lava and it'll finish him off. You're just not going to be able to get any drops, but this being pretty much the last dungeon, we're pretty much good. Good. I mean, I love how this looks. I mean, this dungeon looks beautiful. But they made it too dangerous, even too dangerous for the enemies. Like, normally I like to clear it on foot, but this one it's actually better to just be careful and just use the dragon. Don't get me wrong, I actually like that. I feel like the Advanced Dragon series was always much more heavy on the need and control of dragons than it was you. Like I said, this is the first one of the Advanced Dragon series I've played, apart from Arena, where there was a lot of emphasis on what the player was actually doing over the different dragons. Making sure they were strong and powerful and keeping them alive and building up a team of them. Protection. Sharpness, which I don't need. Why not? I've got bows. I mean, I've got arrows. Charge! Booyah. Nothing else is really needed. Oh, wait, there's another one over here. Meh, leave all that. All right, buddy, let's go. thread that needle, man. I think we have enough time to finish this dungeon. Just enough time to do that. Take that. Yep, there is the boss. Where's he at? I don't see him. Did he fall into the lava too? No, kinda. Surprised he hasn't been doing his homing attack. Yeah, he's doing it. Almost got him. Booyah. What's up, boss? Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Free. Oh yeah. Nice. Like the look of this one. What was it? Yeah, that's just the fire. It's called the fire dragon. Like the look of the fire dragon. Yeah, I like the look of the fire dragon. I think that's my favorite design in this one for sure. All right, that was what my main goal was, to get all the dragons unlocked. I had fun doing it. I definitely want to see a sequel to this. I definitely want to see a sequel to this. I very much like what they did with the dungeons. Each of them having their unique feel. In the older games, the dungeons weren't that complex. So having that setup with these custom I mean, they had custom mods, but the mobs kind of feel like they were a little bit more. There was more going on with them. I like the individual. I like the boss fights. I would have, like I said, in a sequel, I'd love to see one more dragons to go collect. Definitely more dungeons. They don't need to be as long. I would like the challenge to be more so us just fighting our way through them, like less narrow corridors and more wide open spaces, and focusing more on the actual fights themselves. Uh, Going to the right dungeons at the right time, collecting the right dragons at the right time, and using them. I like also to go back to the system that allows me to use multiple dragons at once. Now that they can actually, this is the first time the mechanic of me actually being able to control them, their actual attacks, and I do like it. But I would like to use that on top of controlling other dragons in the fight. That'd be awesome if they could add that too. That's a lot more complex. I understand that, and I'm not trying to say that this is bad. I'm just giving my suggestion. I would love to be able to do that. That would add just a little bit more. I want to say fun, because back in the older runs, you could have multiple dragons out at once, and and it was very fun to see them clearing the room, and you were basically keeping them alive. Like, you were making sure they were fed, making sure they weren't getting too overwhelmed. Because if you did it right, you could really crank up the difficulty in the dungeons, and there'd be a lot of enemies. If you guys watched some of my first series on this channel, it was on one of the original Advanced Dragons one, and then we had played around and kept hitting the start button on one of the dungeons and created a lot, and I mean a lot of enemies, and it was very fun watching our dragons clear through them. So all in all, I think they did an amazing job with this one. It's very fun. I can't wait to see more from the Advanced Dragons series. Like I said, I would love to see a sequel to this with more dungeons, more dragons, more custom weapons. I think they did a good job on the custom weapons. I think this is the first time at least in the Advanced Dragons series, that we got such unique weapons. I'm not, if I remember correctly, everything else you kind of use the same weapons, because again, the focus was on the dragons themselves, not so much you. This one definitely puts more control in your hands, and I like that. I want to see more of that. I want to keep fighting along my dragons. What do you guys think? Is this something you've picked up? Did you like it? What was your favorite dragon? If you haven't, are you going to pick it up now? Definitely keep an eye open. And like I said, this is from Pixel Bister. They're a really good studio. As you can see, they do a lot of very nice detailing to the dragons. That's something I've always said they've done well. Their dragon detail is amazing. And definitely go check out their other stuff if dragons is something you like and you have not heard of them before. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this episode, and I'm pretty sure this is going to probably be the end of this series. Maybe when I finally get to starting my live stream. It's just hard to figure out a day or two when I actually want to do that, and I'm trying to figure out, do I want to do it in the morning? Do I want to do it in the evenings? Don't worry, we're going to get to it, and then I will regularly do it each week. But once I finally do that, coming back to games like this, I probably will go through so we can finish clearing out everything, getting all the weapons and stuff like that. But until next time, Average Arcader out.